Hey guys, check this out. This is an old Cougar, okay? And I'm at the car. Okay, this is an old Cougar, okay? Do me a favor, come in close. So, here's what I want to show you guys what you can do to these kinds of paint jobs. The best thing to do is get this thing repainted, okay? But in the meantime, here's something that you can do to make it look better. It's a lot of work, but if you're like me, you don't mind hard work, you can make this look better. Now, this is the remaining clear coat, and this is actually, most of this is still good. You can see how it's shiny here, and then it just goes back here and it gets oxidized. That's contaminated, okay? But that haze is also eroding it, and you can clearly see, make sure you get this part right here where I'm pulling off the clear. You can clearly see the clear coat coming off right here, okay? This is the type that peels off, okay? These are really easy to, you know, make them look good. So what I'm going to do is now, if you use a kitchen scouring pad with the scouring side, that rough side, you can actually just do this and just feather everything back, okay? And that gets rid of the white stuff, okay? So what I'm going to do right now is this screams ugly because this is shiny, here it's hazy, and right there this is old oxidized base coat and stuff. So the first thing to do is clean them, okay? Wash the car, park it in the shade, then you can use our products. Lukat Fix It is not a car wax, it's a paint cleaner, okay? And this stuff is amazing. So first I'm gonna clean the remaining clear coat here, okay? So when you're working on the clear coat, when it's still intact, you won't see color coming off. So I'm gonna put this on like this, and I'm just going to go back and forth like this. Back and forth, no circles, because this is not wax, okay? The objective here is to bring back the good remaining color and shine. In this case, we got a clear coat here, okay? If we can make this paint pop, I mean, it's refracting light, you won't really notice the ugly stuff, because we're going to make this stuff shine and pop as well, okay? And without masking it, this is fixing it because you're cleaning it. Now, you're not fixing it like it's completely fixed, but I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. Sometimes I don't. Anyways, so look how beautiful that came out compared to what it was. But this is important. Listen to this. Squeaky clean. This is not a wax. Zero in on that. It's not a wax. It's paint cleaner. Okay? So now I clean that. Now I'm going to clean this. Now, when I clean this, you don't see no color coming off, okay? So now I'm going to work on what we call the exposed color base coat. This is the pigment, the actual color. Okay, so when you do this, you're going to go back and forth. Same thing, no circles. This is the kind of stuff you want to do in sections. You don't do the entire car. Just clean it in sections. Keep it simple. Okay? And clean it until it looks perfect. Sometimes people are a little leery about polishing their exposed base coats because they think it's all going to come off. If you use a regular cutter, a regular rubbing compound, you'll be able to remove it all. Okay, but you don't want that. You don't want to remove the color. You want to bring it back and blend it as close as you can to the remaining clear coat. Now, don't be alarmed if you see color coming off. If you're not sure, just do a little spot first. That way you can tell you're not going to remove it all. It's not going to look perfect, but it'll look better. And when you feather back those edges with the scouring pad, it'll be cleaner. Okay. All right. Okay. So now, look at that. So this is the remaining clear coat. We brought it back, and this is the remaining color base coat. Do a close-up so they can see the reflection. Do it real close. You see my finger right here? Okay, so this is the remaining color base coat. We brought it from that to that. It's refracting. And then this is the remaining clear coat. If you feather back these edges right here, it'll be cleaner, and you won't be able to see it from angles and stuff. Now, that's the cleaner. Now, this one here is the sealer wax. It's a sealer. This is gonna give it refraction. You're gonna build a layer of wax on here. We're gonna do this. Okay. You want to like massage it in at the very beginning, and then you leave it. Now it's best to leave this stuff on there for about 10 minutes, and then you can put an extra layer on there. You're just covering it up, okay? But the exposed base coat will haze up if you use other waxes. This stuff is different in that it'll help preserve the finish that you just brought back. So now, look at that. Okay, so you can still see the line. But I don't have the scouring pad or the other tools that I use to feather that back. I'll attach a video after this one where you can see how I feather back the edges, and then you guys can run with it. But this entire hood right here, the hood panel, can be cleaned up. Even the bumper right here, the fender right here, all this can be made to look a lot better. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, just this right here, you can just feather that back and you won't really be able to tell. Look how beautiful that came out. Dang. All right, guys, so this is Rob with Lukat Detail. Thank you for your time. Got questions, give us a call. Later, guys.